All right, Dylan. So first and foremost, it's been a blast working with you. I know you've worked really, really hard. And let's take a look at how much different our swing is because we worked so hard. So number one, let's just take a look at the overall swing. Look at the differences in our swing. The one on the left is just going straight down. The one on the right is exploding through the ball. Look how much different that is, right? So let's talk about some of the reasons why. Number one, are we doing the three things it takes for every good major league hitter to succeed? Or in other words, you to succeed? The answers are yes. So let's look at the video on the left. Let's see if we're doing the same thing here. So number one, do we squish the bug? No, not really. Okay, we're doing a pretty good job of trying to bring our knee around, but you're going to notice, watch your hips. See how they kind of stop and then turn? You stop them about right there, right? Your hips don't get completely around. You do kind of lock off this front knee a little bit, and you do sort of kind of bring this back knee down, but you don't really engage them all that much, right? And your arms, where do you take your hands? You take your hands kind of down, right? And then you start flicking your wrist way too soon or way too late, and what happens? That barrel just goes down, 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 right? And so then what happens with our hands? The only thing we can do is just roll. So you watch your hands right here. Watch how they roll. When they roll, the bat just pops up, right? And so you never really get a power V out of that at all, do you? You don't really ever push through the ball because all you're doing is whipping here and then rolling. So you never get a chance to really push through the ball. So let's take a look at the video on the right. So number one, you still do a really good job of not squishing the bug right here, right? You're starting to drive your knee down and through, right? And then this front leg really locks off. Look how much closer your knees are together. Also, look how much more violent your hips get. Your hips are now all the way around. You've actually twisted them all the way around. Therefore, you're creating the torque and the power, all right? The second thing we want to look at is, are we getting on plane with the pitch? Right here, we are, okay? Here's the ball. There's the ball. There we go. And then we go through. So from about here to about here, we have gotten completely on plane with that pitch, right? That is absolutely phenomenal. Now, the best part that I like about that, just because you hit the ball, that's great. But what happens after? You don't know when we're going to hit the ball, so we got to make sure that we push all the way through. Watch your right hand push right here. This is really good. You're pushing the barrel through the ball, right? You're not trying to just raise your hands up. You're trying to push the barrel through the ball. This is really, really good, okay? So here are the three things that every good major league hitter does. Number one, do your hips lead your hands? Let's look. Your hips are twisting open, then your hands are starting to come through. Yep. Number two, do we get on plane with every pitch? On this particular one, we are. We get on plane with every pitch, and then we try to hit through the ball on every swing, okay? So we want to make sure we get on plane with the pitch and then hit through the ball on every swing, extend through the ball. The last thing is, do we keep our hands and our barrel inside the pitch? You're going to notice right here, your hands and your barrel are still inside the pitch, and then you become very violent with your swing by getting the wrists engaged and your momentum engaged, and then you push through to power V. There's your power V, right? And you got to it, and that is perfect. That is an absolutely perfect power V, all right? So you guys keep up the hard work, keep up on the details, keep up on being awesome. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know.